Hey guys, welcome. How are you? I want to start out by saying thank you, and I'm humbled that you chose this course. You chose this course to become a better dad, to become the father you've always wanted. And I know that I'm going to be teaching 3 steps in these modules that's going to help you get to that point. I'll give you a little bit of background about myself, the reason why I'm so passionate about this. I was brought up in a very dictatorship, Eastern European, or by a dictatorship Eastern European father. He, he loved that hand, he loved the belt, loved the wooden spoon. There was absolutely not one or twice or ever, hey, I love you, any kind of hugs. It was basically my way or the highway, or his way and the highway. And there's no gray, it's only black and white. You don't like it, get out of here. Um, there's certain things that I know that were done to me that I do not want to done to my kids, that I don't want to do to my children. I know that you're here, and that's what you don't want either. You want to change. You don't want to follow in that blueprint. Just because that was done to you doesn't mean that you have to continue that trend. You can stop. You can change it, and you have the power in you. There's another phrase that I used to love was, oh, stop crying because I'm going to give you a reason to cry. Hey, newsflash, I'm crying because you already did. These are the things that I don't want my children to go through. And there's certain steps that we should take to get to that point where, listen, yeah, we're going to take certain things that they gave us as far as some good morals and values, but all that other stuff, we're just going to push to the side. And we can't blame our father. Listen, he might not have known better. He just did what he was taught. Now, I'm just going to go, there's going to be a couple slides, and, the first one you could see is become a better dad. Be the father you always wanted. That's why we're here. That's why I created this, and that's what you're here for. One of the ways is tell them and show them how much you love them. Actually, hold on. There you go. Here's an introduction. 3 steps of becoming a better dad. Right? Your first step is going to be with forgiveness. You have to forgive him, regardless what he did or regardless what he didn't do. You got to start forgiving him. That's the only way you're going to move forward. I'm sure every single one of us has been hurt in one way, shape, form, or another by a bad relationship with a significant other, or a partner or a business partner or anything like that. And it hurt, and I'm sure it did. Just think how long it took you to get over that hurt and how much time was wasted. Now think about this. How many years have been wasted by you sitting there just blaming every action that you're doing on him? You can't do that. You got to let the past go. That's why it's the past. You got to look at your kids and say, I got a future here. How am I going to change it? How am I going to make this kid have a better future? How are you going to have a better future if you're constantly concentrating on, oh, my daddy did this to me. My dad did that to me. Yeah, he did it. Not condoning what he did, by no means. But you got to move forward. And the only way, the first step to that is by forgiving him. Now we get up to this slide. You're going to tell your kids and show them how much you love them. You're going to be affectionate with them. You're going to hug them. You're going to hold their hand when they're young kids. You're going to tell them how proud you are of them. I know that didn't work in my family. Didn't matter what you did. Wasn't ever good enough. But you look at these kids, the only way that they are going to get better is by, hey, they're going to make mistakes. Just like you and I. We're going to make our mistakes. Parenting, hopefully it's a lot less after this course, but we're going to make our mistakes. And that's okay. But as long as we acknowledge them and we move forward, we learn and we move forward from them. Same thing with a kid. They make a mistake. If we just, oh, you stink, get this and that, what is that good for them? What is that going to do for them? Absolutely nothing. So we'll teach you a little bit on how to show them affection and tell them how much you love them. Spend quality time with your kids. Now, you think that you're hanging out, you're sitting on the couch, you're watching TV or something's going on. Yeah, we're hanging out. Is that really quality time though? I know for myself, it's a ping pong ball between I got to run here with one kid, we got to go to the other kid here, I got to go here because they're both in the same sport, but at different age groups. So we're running around here, going to this one, going to that one here on one side of, where I live on the island. The other one's 35, 40 minutes on the other side. Then this guy's going out of state next month, and this guy's going in this state this month. It's a ping pong ball. You're running around. You're exhausted. You're working your tail off. You're being the provider that you're supposed to be. You're doing everything right. Now you're tired, but now you got to drive. Now you got your kid in the car. That's quality time right there. You could sit there, talk to him, talk to her. How was your day? What are you doing? And I guarantee you when you ask him how your day was, at least for me, oh, how was your day? Good. What you do? Nothing. Okay, after you did nothing, what you do? Nothing. Okay, after the 9th time you did nothing. Now what, right? That's quality time. Find out the simple little things. What's their favorite color? All those little things. What do they like? What's their favorite subject? What don't they like? Basic stuff. Let them talk. Listen to them. It's very, very important to do this. And if you do get time to sit down, play a board game with them. Do anything with them. What do they like to do? Find an equal interest. Even if you don't like it, learn about it. This way, when you do get together, you can show a mutual interest and your kid can see, wow, my father's there. He wants to be there for me. And basically, to sum it up, to become a better dad, 3 things that you have to do. Number 1, forgive your father. Forgive and move on. Again, I'm not condoning what he did or didn't do, and it was probably bad, really, really bad. But that doesn't mean you have to follow in that blueprint or those footsteps. Show your child affection. Tell your child how much you love them. Hold their hand. Tell them you're proud of them. It's going to change the dynamic, not just in your child, but in yourself as well. And third, spend quality time together. When you have the opportunity to find out about their day, find out about their likes, listen to them, engage in their conversation. We're so engaged but disengaged in this world today. We could talk to people around the world, in Australia, in New York. It's amazing. But we're really disconnected because we're so involved with all that. Throw that to the side. Having a face-to-face conversation can and will never be replaced. Just remember that. And you got this, guys. I know you do. You've taken the first step into wanting and becoming a better dad. Just the fact that you guys got this course. And I'm here for you. At the end of each module, there's going to be a little bit of a worksheet. Just make sure you fill out that worksheet prior to moving on to the next module. It's only going to be a few questions, and just answer them, and answer them truthfully. It's going to give you more of a clarity on why you're doing what you're doing. And it's going to help you progress. Just make sure those are filled out prior to moving forward. Guys, again, I'm humbled that you did this. I'm humbled that you chose me, and I'm looking forward to the next modules. All right, guys, I'll see you. Thanks.